Resident Evil 2 Remake. What else can I say? Well, first of all, I got this game for free, which is pretty sweet. Um, Short story, I guess. The short version of the story. AMD gives away a couple of games right now if you buy certain video cards. When you buy an RX 570, which is the video card that I have, you get to pick 2 out of 3 games. So they had The Division 2, Resident Evil 2, and oh god, what was the third one? Devil May Cry 5. And so you get to pick any 2 out of those 3 games. So I picked Resident Evil 2 and The Division 2. And so far I've beaten Resident Evil 2 Remake. I beat it with Leon the first time through on medium settings, medium difficulty. And I would have probably gone with Claire. Originally I did a quick Google search. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon vs. Claire playthrough. And I found several websites, showing the differences, and neither one of them mentioned any difference in difficulty. So I picked Leon, but later I had a few people tell me that it's actually easier with Claire. So I probably should have played with Claire first and then played with Leon the second time through. When you beat this game, though, you do have an option to do like a second run where things are a little bit different and a little bit harder. So I could do that with Claire and sort of ease down the harder run through. But I might actually just play it with Claire on the first run, because as you will see a little later in this video, I was really struggling at the end of this game. I barely beat this game. The last 2 boss fights, I basically had like 1 health spray each. So I had 1 health spray on the second last boss fight, and I had 1 health spray on the very last boss fight. And it wasn't just that, it was ammo. Like I had maybe a handful of the Magnum bullets on the last boss fight, and maybe a handful of shotgun shells, and really just enough ammo to barely make it through a boss fight. The other issue is I missed all of the upgrades for the basic pistol. Yet I had found the upgrade for the Magnum, so I had one of the upgrades for the Magnum, like the longer barrel, higher velocity, I guess, upgrade for the Magnum. And I got 2 of the upgrades for the shotgun. Like I got the longer magazine, longer barrel, and that's 1 upgrade, and then the stock. So when you start with the shotgun, there's no stock on it, so it's, I guess, less accurate. So I got 2 of the upgrades for the shotgun, 1 of the upgrades for the Magnum, but managed to miss both. I think both or all the upgrades, anyways, for the base pistol. And so the problem with that is the end boss. He will charge at you, and if he hits you when he charges up, and then he runs right at you, and it's a 1-hit kill. And you have to hit him enough times as he's charging up. You can tell when he's charging up, he's getting ready to charge at you. And you got to hit him enough times with really anything other than the flamethrower is not very effective at this point. And the base pistol will do the job if you have the upgrades, because it will shoot faster. The stock pistol shoots really slowly without the upgrades. And with only having a handful of Magnum bullets and a handful of shotgun shells and basically the flamethrower, and I think I had a couple of frag grenades, and a couple of flash grenades, I was able to beat the end boss, but barely. It took me many tries, and so I think I wasted too many bullets earlier on in the game with really the basic zombies that most of them you should really just run past. But other than that, it was an awesome game. Again, I got it for free basically, which is cool. But obviously they did a great job with this remake. I think everyone by now has seen this, and it was great going through it again. I basically beat Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation, like back when it came out, late 90s or whatever. And so, I mean, I remember there's the police station, and then I remember you going to the sewers. After that, I didn't really remember exactly how the lab played out, and so yeah, it was fun going through it again. And I'm probably gonna go through it again with Claire, even on the first run through, and just do better. I want to basically get all the upgrades for the stock pistol, or I guess Claire's weapons are different because she doesn't get a shotgun. She gets a grenade launcher or something like that. But we'll see. I'll go through it and I'll beat the game again without struggling so much at the end. And then maybe we'll see about second run. But either way, I beat the game on medium with Leon first time through. So I'm happy with that, I guess. And that's it. See you guys later.